Yeah, please. Okay, okay. Okay. You can Prabhu is asking Mike.
You play the melody, then I will sing it. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Each harder, louder. Everybody. You play. No. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo. Shy. Hello. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Not too loud. Sing along. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone chant. Haribol. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Na. Everyone chant, please. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hare, Govinda Jaya Jaya. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Alsjeblieft. Govinda Jaya Jaya, Gopala Jaya Jaya. Radha Ramana Hari, Prajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Vihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunya Vihari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari. Yasodhanandana Vrajajana Ranjana. Yasodhanandana Vrajajana Ranjana. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Yamuna Tira Vanachari. Vijaya Radha Madhava Kunya Bihari. Hari 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 Bo. Dionata Prabhu. Can you put Bhaja Hare Mana? Can you find it on the screen? So we're going to sing a song called Bhaja Hare Mana. The verse is also there. But it's going to put it on the board too. Where's my glasses? Hare Krishna. Can you find it?
Yeah, we have lots of bhajans.
Bhaja Hare Mana. Hare Mana. Bhaja, pauze, hu, streepje re. Ja?
Ken ik wel, maar
Okay. Hare Krishna, can you close the door? Come in, or please sit down. So the translation of this song, it's a beautiful song by Govindadas, and it's about the mind. The translation goes, O mind, just worship the lotus feet of the son of Nanda, Nanda Maharaj, which makes one fearless. Having obtained this rare human birth, cross over the ocean of worldly existence through the association of saintly persons. Both in the day and at night I remain sleepless, suffering the pains of the heat and the cold, the wind and the rain. For a fraction of flickering happiness, I have uselessly served wicked and miserly man. What assurance of real happiness is there in all of one's wealth, youthfulness, sons and family members? This life is tottering like a drop of water on a lotus petal. Therefore you should always serve and worship the divine lotus feet of Lord Hari. It is the desire and great longing of this poet, Govindadas, to engage himself in the 9 processes of bhakti, namely hearing, chanting, remembering, offering prayers, serving the Lord's lotus feet, serving the Supreme Lord as a servant or as a friend, worshipping him and completely offering the Lord's one very self. Is it there? Ah, oh, this then. Yeah, Jai Sri Krishna. Haribol. Thank you. No, I'm not with the feet to the deities. I have to find the words. Hare Krishna. Jai. Welcome everyone. On this beautiful day, instead of sitting outside on a terrace, Hare Krishna, nice that you've come. You've come to the temple, which is very pleasing to the Lord. All right. Vajahure mana Sri Nandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bolo Hare mana Sri Nandanandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bhajahure mana Sri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Bolo Bhajahure mana Sri Nanda Nandana Abhaya Charanara Vindare Dulabha Manava Janama Satsange Tarohove Bhava Sindure Manava Janama Satsange Tarohove Bhava Sindure Dulabha Manava Janama Satsange Tarohove Bhava Sindure Janama Satsange Dulabha Manava Janama Satsange Dulabha Manava Janama Satsange Dulabha Manava Janama Satsange Tarohe Bhava Sindure Sita Atapa Bhatavarishana Iteki Achipara Titire Asaya Sita Atapa Bhatavarishana Idina Jamini Ragire Vipale Sevino Kripana Durajana Chapala Sokalaba Lagire Vipale Kripana Durajana Chapala Sokalaba Lagire Vipale Sevino Kripana Durajana Vipale Sevino Kripana Durajana Chapala Sukalaba Lagide Idana Jovana Putra Parijana Iteki Achipara Titire Idana Jovana Putra Parijana Iteki Achipara Titire Kamala Dala Jala Jivana Talamala Baja Hurari Padani Tire Bolo Kamala Dala Jala Jivana Talamala Bolo Kamala Dalla Jala Jivana Talamala Vajahur Hari Parani Tire Sravana Kirtana Smarana Vandana Parasivana Dashare. Shravana Kirtana Smarana Vandana Parasivana Dashare. Pujana Sakijana Atmani Vedana Govinda Dasa Lachare Atmani Vedana Pujana Sakijana Atmani Vedana Pujana Sakijana Atmani Vedana Pujana Sakijana Atmani Vedana Govinda Dasa Vilachare. Bhajahure Mana Srinanda Nandana Havaya Charana Ravindare. Dulabha Manava Yanama Satsange Tadohave Baba Sindure. Dulabha Manava Janama Satsange Dulabha Manava Janama Satsange Tadoe Baba Sindure. Sita Atapa Bhatavarishana Edina Jamini Yagire. Edina Sita Atapa Bhatavarishana Edina Jamini Yagire. Bivale Sivino Kripana Durajana Chapala Sukala Balagire. Bivale Sivino Kripana Durajana Vipale Sevinu Kripana Durjana Bolo Chapala Sukala Balagide. Hidana Jovana Putra Parijana Ite Kiache Paratiti Re. Idana Jovana Putra Parejana Itekia Chepara Titire. Ekamala Dala Jala Jivanam Talamala Badahari Padani Tire. Kamala Dala Jala Jivana Talamala Kamala Dala Jala Jivana Talamala Kamala Dala Jala Divana Talamala. Pajahurari Padani Tide. Sravana Kirtana Smarana Vandana Parasivana Dashari. Sravana Kirtana Smarana Vandana Parasivana Dashari. Voilà. Pujana Sakijana Atmani Vedana Govinda Dasa Vilashare. Pujana Sakijana Atmani Vedana Pujana Sake Jana Atmani Vedana Pujana Sake Jana Atmani Vedana Govinda Dasa Bila Shari. Govinda Dasabi Lashare. Hari Hari Bo, Hari Hari Krishna. Yeah. Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna. So thank you all of you for coming to Sunday Feast program. Today we are very fortunate that we have with us His Grace Parividha Prabhu.
Yeah, Hari Bo.
Parividha Prabhu is a direct disciple of His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. And Prabhuji is serving in Netherlands since more than 3 decades now. So we are really very fortunate that we are going to listen from him so much of experience in devotional service. So let us very enthusiastically welcome Prabhuji by loudly chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare Rama. Yeah. You said 3 decades? 5. I'm 75. Hare Krishna. So everyone come please forward, because there's always people coming later and then they don't want to sit in the front. And put these cushions behind you if they just move forward. And Prabhu, move forward, just please. Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Does all of you know the meaning of this? Anyone who doesn't? And if I ask you what does it mean? Okay, so Om. 4 words, Om. Om is the impersonal address of the Lord. Yeah, Lord Sri Krishna, Om. Every Vedic mantra, or if you worship the demigods, is it Om Namo Shivaya, Om Lakshminaya Namaha, Om Srim Rim Klim. Namo is Namaste, is obeisances, eerbetuigingen. Om Namo Bhagavate is the Supreme Lord, Bhagavan. Bhaga means opulences, and Van means the possessor. God is the possessor of all opulences. We have maybe 1 or 2. You know, we may be wealthy or beautiful, or strong or renounced or famous, but God has everything in full. Bhaga, Bhaga is opulence, Vam, possessor of all. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Vasudevaya, Vasudev is the father of Krishna, and Vasudev, that's why you have to pronounce it also nice, perfectly. If it's an A, then it's A. In Dutch, it's the same A. If it's a line on it, then it's an A. The A. And so Vasudevaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. I offer my obeisances unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Like that. So we should not just parrot, like parrots, repeat. We should know what we sing. And if you don't know, you ask, or like that. Hare Krishna, Sita. Hare Krishna. So, we're reading from the Bhagavad Gita. I didn't prepare anything. I will leave it up to divine arrangement, which verse will be coming. Let's see. So, someone gives me a number between 1 and 18. Anyone? 9. What's it? 9. Okay. And between 1 and 34? 9:20. So we'll read chapter 9, verse 20. And maybe there will be a special message for one of us. Maybe for you, maybe for me, or maybe for someone else. 9:20, right? Okay. Are you doing this? 9:20? 9, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hare Krishna. Did you find it? 9:20, it's there? Okay, let me just have a look at the Sanskrit. My glasses are not good enough. Tapami aham varsham nigrinami utsrijani cha amritam chaivam lichuscha sat asat chaham arjuna. Can you repeat, or shall we? It is a difficult one. Tapami aham varsham. Okay. Tapami aham varsham. Aham. Huh? Tapami aham varsham. So if there's an R with a dot underneath, then you pronounce an I behind it, and Nederlands an I. Nigri namut, and if it's an I and the U, that you combine together, so it will become Nigri namut srijami cha. Het is een moeilijke. Nigri namut srijami cha. One time more. Nigri namut srijami cha. Amritam chaiva mrichuscha. Amritam chaiva mrichuscha. Sat asak chaham arjuna. Tapami aham varsham. Nigrinam yutsrijami cha. Louder. Amritam chaiva mrichuscha. Sat asat chaham arjuna. Anyone dares to try?
Tapami aham varsham.
Tapami aham varsham.
Nigrinami utsrijami cha.
Nigrinam yutsrijami cha.
Amrutam chaiva mrityuscha.
Amritam chaiva nityuscha. Satasat shaham arjuna. Anyone else? Anyone? Mataji? Is it not there anymore? It's on your phone. You can pick on the phone. 920. 19. Oh, wait a minute. I read 19. No, we should do 920. Okay, we start over again. Because that's the, okay, that's an easy one. Trai vidyamam soma pa puta papa. Is he there? 20?
It is coming.
Just now coming.
This is slow.
Okay, very slow. Trai vidyamam soma pa puta papa. Jagyar Ishva Svargatim Pratayante. Te Punyam Asadya Surendra Lokam. Hasnanti Divyam Divideva Bhogam. Trai vidyamam soma pa puta papa. Jagyar istva svargatim prataryante. Te punyam asadya surendra lokam. Asnanti divyan divideva bhogan. Trai vidyamam soma pa puta papa. Jagyarisva svargatim prataryante. Te punyam asadya surendra lokam. Asnanti divyam divideva bhogan.
Trai vidyamam somapa puta papa.
Did it disappear again?
Yadner ishva swargatim prarthayante.
Jagyarishva svargatim pratayante.
Te punyam asadya surendra lokam.
Te punyam asadya surendra lokam.
Asnati divyan divideva bhogam.
Hasnanti divyam divideva bhogan. Anyone else?
Svaividhyamam somapah putapapa. Yagnair istva swargatim pratayante. Te punyam asadya surendra lokam. Ashnanti divyan divideva bhogan.
Anyone else? Okay. Trai vidya. Just leave it. So who knows what that means? Trai, three, drie, vidya, the knowledge. Trai vidya. Mam. So repeat. Mam is me. Mam. Somapa. Soma, the drinkers of the Soma juice. The Devas. Soma, I will tell about that later on. Puta, purified. Papa, of sins. Jagya, with sacrifices. Istva, worshipping. Swagatim, passage to heaven. Pratarayante, pray for. Te, they. Punyam, what means punyam? Everyone knows. The Indians know. Pious. Yeah. Where am I? Asadya, attaining. Sura Indra. So we have just the word attaining and pious. So what means Sura Indra? Anyone of the Indians should definitely know. Sura, the god, Indra. You go to the heavenly planets by being pious. Where am I? Sura, yeah. Lokam. The world. Yeah. Loka means planet. Ashnanti. Everyone likes that. Enjoy. Please repeat. Asnanti. Enjoy. Divyan. Who knows? Celestial. It comes very often in a verse. Divyan. Transcendental words, or like Divi, in heaven. Deva Bogam. Boga is enjoyment. Yeah, that's why food which is not offered, it's called boga. It's sense enjoyment. So Deva Boga is the pleasures of the gods. Deva is the devas, gods. Translation. Those who study the Vedas and drink the Soma juice, seeking the heavenly planets, worship me indirectly. It's too noisy outside. Tell them, can you just tell them to be quiet. There's a lecture going on. Purified of sinful reactions, they take birth on the pious heavenly planets of Indra, where they enjoy godly delights. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. The word Trividya refers to the three Vedas, Sama, Jayur, and Rig Veda. A Brahmana who has studied these three Vedas is called a Trivedi. Tri is Dri, and Vedi, knowledge. He knows all three. Anyone who is very much attached to knowledge derived from these three Vedas is respected in the society. Unfortunately, there are many great scholars of the Vedas who do not know the ultimate, where am I? Purport of study goal for the three Vedis. Actual three Vedis take shelter under the lotus feet of Krishna and engage in pure devotional service of the Lord to satisfy him. Devotional service begins with the chanting of the Hare Krishna mantra and side by side trying to understand Krishna in truth. Unfortunately, those who are simply official students of the Vedas become more interested in offering sacrifices to the different demigods like Indra and Chandra. By such endeavor, the worship of different demigods are certainly purified of the contamination of lower planetary systems, of the lower qualities of nature, and are thereby elevated to the higher planetary systems or heavenly planets known as Mahaloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, etc. Once situated on those higher planetary systems, one can satisfy his senses hundreds of thousands of times better than on this planet. Yeah. So this verse was chosen probably for many of us. Magyaranti maranda shagyanam jana salakya chakshun militam yena tasmai sri guruvenama sri chaitanya manobistam stapatam yena bhutale swayam rupa karamaya dadati swabadatkam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadara Chivasti Gora Bhaktivinda Tapta Kanchana Gorangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vritsabhanu Suti Devi Pranai Haripiye Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinobando Jagatpate Gopisha Kopaka Kamta Radha Kamta Namostate Namo Brahmaya Devaya Go Brahmanetaya Jagatitaya Krishna Govindaya Munma Vanchakalpa Turubascha Kripa Sindhaveva Patitam Pavanebhyo Vaisnaveva Namo Nama Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So this is a very interesting verse, especially for the Indian community. Yes. And so here it says, Trividya Mam Somapat Puta Papa. And Papa means sin. Now in Holland, and in different countries, the first words a child says is mama and papa. Mama is me, and papa means sin. And the mother and father thinks, oh, they know my name. No, it's actually me. Give it to me, I want to be served, I want to enjoy. Like that, oh, isn't she sweet? Like that. So, like soma. So soma is a heavily drink. Here in the material world, we have alcohol, beers, whiskey, things like that. When you drink it, you feel a kind of relaxed, or not so much the stress, you forget about it, but there's a reaction to it. The next morning, you have a headache, or if you drink a lot, you have a hangover. Now, soma juice, what the demigods drink, it doesn't give you a headache, rather it prolongs your life. While drinking alcoholic beverages in the material world, you get problems with your liver, cirrhosis, and all kinds of problems like that. But in the heavenly planets, by drinking an intoxicant beverage, you prolong your life. So next one. So punyam. So you have punya, so especially Indian community, they like to be pious and because they want to be elevated. So they want to do punya by giving in charity to the temple, to a Brahmin, to like this. It's inborn in them because they know whatever they give, they get back many-fold times, right? In the Western world, we give people also give donation. Sometimes they give anonymous donation. Sometimes I gave, 1,000 pounds to Ukraine, or like this. It's charity in the mode of passion. Jesus said, don't let your left hand do, I forgot something. Let your rechterhand, let your right hand not know what your left hand does, or other way around. In other words, don't tell anyone about your charity. Keep it to yourself. All right, that is this. Yes. So those who study the Vedas and drink the Soma juice, seeking the heavenly planets, worship me indirectly. Purified of sinful reactions, they take birth on the pious heavenly planets of Indra, where they enjoy godly delights. So in Christianity, they only know about earth, heaven, and hell. In the Vedas, it's described about earthly planets, so there are more planets like us. There's planets where it's only trees, or like that. And there's lower planetary systems, hellish planets, and they all have a name, and they're all the living entities get how you say that, get gestraft, punished for their sinful actions. One is just a hot copper plate where you have to sit on and you burn, you cannot move. Then here, ow, 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 like this. Or you're bitten by animals and insects. For those who have killed animals and does harm to living entities, they have the chance to bite you and take a piece of your leg, but you don't die. So you just have to suffer pain, 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 pain with no stoppage, no plaster, no cold water to put on it, no aloe vera, nothing. You will just suffer, suffer, suffer. Those are the lower planetary systems. Then you have the heavenly planets. And so you have different kinds of devas. So deva is a demigod. A demigod, so it means half god. So they are like us, a human being, conditioned, but but they enjoy, they have a better body, they are healthier, they look more beautiful, and they live a longer life. And you have the Gandharvas, describe the Gandharvas, they are angels, what in the Bible is known as angels, they're called the Gandharvas. Then you have the Siddhas. A Siddhi is a power, a mystic power you can get by performing austerities. So the Siddhis, they can fly in the sky without wings. The Gandharvas, they can move with their wings, and then they can fly. But the Siddhas, because of their yogic perfection, they can fly and go from one planet to another if they want. Like, for instance, Narada Muni. He can travel from one planet to another. So you have the planet of Indra, of Brahma, Chandra, etc., etc., and they all have different climates. And the bodies, like we here on the Earth planet, our body is mainly earth and water. But in the Sun planet, there are also living entities, but their body is more fire. And those who are living in the water, they have more a watery body. Just like a fish can live in the body, we have to put something around us, or only for 5 minutes we can go in the water. Otherwise, we can survive in the water. But there's also living entities described living in the waters, in the oceans. So the Vedas, Veda means knowledge, and it described all kinds of knowledge. It described how to be healthy, Ayurveda. It described about the planets, about astrology, Jyoti Veda. It describes about how to make a war, like that. Anything about music, about health, about anything you can find in the Vedas. That's why it's called knowledge, Vedas. So what in generally, I say that a lot, in generally, if you go to a temple in India, you go to a Lakshmi temple or to a Hanuman temple or to a Shiva temple, and in generally, why do you go there? You offer your respect, but in generally, there's also a request to the god or goddess. In case of Lakshmi, then it's Lakshmi. In case of Surya, it's health. If Indra, a partner, good sex life. In the case of this demigod, this, that. They all have boons they can gift you. Durga and Shiva, it is said that Shiva, he just lives beneath a tree in a forest. But his devotees are very, very opulent. While Krishna has thousands of palaces, but generally his devotees are poor. So not many Indians like to become a devotee of Krishna, because Krishna is Hari, who takes away, and Shiva gives, and Durga also. So generally, someone goes in India to a temple to attain something. Let my son pass his exams. Let my son find a nice wife, or let my this or this, let my husband become healthy, this and this. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare, give me a house at the sea and a wonderful life. Om Jaya Jagadisha Hare. But in the Krishna conscious movement, we come to serve, not to Krishna, I want this, you can do that. In England, there's a millionaire, and he used to give £1 every time he used to come to the temple with a prayer, I want to be a millionaire. And he became a millionaire. It doesn't happen to everyone, but he happened to became a millionaire. He tells that story. Anyway, so the devotees of Krishna, we've understood that we're actually an eternal servant of God. And just like the hand is a servant, is part of this body, but like for instance, if he takes food, Srila Prabhupada gave the example, he has to give it to the mouth. And then the mouth digests system, and then the whole body feels healthy. But if the hand thinks, why should I give it to the stomach? Just keep it myself. Then at the end he becomes weak himself and he will drop the food. So we're like that. We're trying to enjoy, and at one point we come to realize that we can't enjoy really here. That there are 4 classes of men who come to temples or to any place of worship. There's some who are in need of money. They come for free meals, just maybe before prasadam, or they come because they are unhappy. Someone died or whatever, the relationship broke up, so they find to come to the temple, to the church, to pray to have a better life. Or their son or their husband is in the war, or maybe now their daughter, and let them come back. So they have desires, they're unhappy, or they come looking for, why am I alive? Who am I? Why am I here? So I myself, when I was 22, all my desires were fulfilled when I was 18, 19, 20. And I still was not happy. So I became very frustrated. So then I started my spiritual quest, reading philosophy, religion. Why am I here? And I even told my friends, I want to go to India, to a forest, and I'm just going to sit in the forest and find out why I'm alive, just like Buddha, because I read the book of Buddha. And if I die, I don't mind. I have to find out why I'm alive. Well, is it just working from 9 to 5? I'm getting old, and so I although I had everything what I desired, it didn't give me satisfaction. Inside there was something missing. So and that's why I started reading. But I was not looking for God. So at that time you saw Hare Krishnas on the street, and Guru Maharajis, and Jesus people. Who knows Guru Maharaji? Do you remember Guru Maharaji? He was a 12-year-old Indian boy, quite stubby, and he was portrayed with a peacock feather on his head. He was proclaimed by his mother to be an incarnation of Vishnu. At one point, his mother and the boy, they had a fight, and she took his peacock away from him, and she proclaimed his elder brother to be an incarnation of Vishnu. There were Guru Maharaji, there were lots of them. And this Guru Maharaji is still speaking, giving talks, but now more about, how to improve your lifestyle. So you had those on the street, and I always walk around like this, also the Hare Krishnas. And but then I happened to go to a Sunday feast, and then the person who gave the talk, they were saying that Krishna is God. Then I said, but if Krishna is God, why is there war? Or why is there hunger at that time in 73 in Biafra? Why is there hunger? Why is someone born as an invalid? Why is this? Why is that? And he said, it's not God who does it. It is we create, we enjoy or suffer the results of our previous activities of last life, of this life, but also of many, many lifetimes before. And people who are pious and many people who are religious, but who don't have the knowledge, when something bad happens to them, their belief in God stops. If their husband is killed, just like in the Second World War, when the husband didn't come back or the son didn't come back, they didn't go to the church anymore. You don't exist. You know, why, you know, why do I get cancer? Why does my husband die? Why? And like that. So their faith is just, it's not really based on knowledge. So that's why knowledge is important. So then, so because he explained that to me, that we are not suffering or enjoying the results. It's not by coincidence. It is because we've done something in the past, either good or bad. Either we have given lots of charity, then we take birth in a rich family. If we, you know, there's a story of two brothers. One brother was a very pious boy, the perfect son you could imagine. The other boy was, oh no, just a headache for the parents. He, you know, talking back to his parents, stealing from his parents, stealing from the neighbors, troubles with everyone, ended up in prison, came back home. At one point, the parents were so frustrated with him, they left home. They left the home to him and his brother. So that at one point, these two brothers, they walked in a forest, and the good boy, his went against a rock, you know, so his big toe split open in two. And the bad son, he found 100 gold coins under the stone. So he's thinking, what is this? You know, you know how the mind goes, what is this? He's been stealing and he finds 100 gold coins and I haven't done anything. I don't know what I've done. I never lied, I never stole. And I look at what happened. So he met someone who knows past, present, and future. Yeah? It's tri kala gya. Tri is dri, kala, time, gya, jnana is knowledge. So when he sees you, and it's actually your name, if you're lucky, it's called in the Bhrigu Samhita. If you meet a Bhrigu Samhita astrologer, he can find you and he can tell you what you was in your previous life and what you will be in your next life. Anyway, so he met a Trikalagya and he said, what is this? You know, I've been good all my life and my brother this and this and this, and look what happened to my toe. And my brother found 100 gold coins. You know, he's been stealing like anything from my parents, from my neighbors. And he said, well, you should know that you, in your last life, you were not so nice, and you're supposed to have lost your leg in this lifetime. But because in this lifetime you have been such a good boy, it's minimized to only your big toe. And your brother was very generous in his previous lives, and he was supposed to get 1,000 gold coins in this lifetime, but because he had been stealing, it's minimized till 100. So someone who is in knowledge, he doesn't lament or suffer or be happy too much when something either good or bad happens, because he knows I deserve it. And it's temporary. Like summer and winter seasons come and go, so happiness and distress come and go. They arrive only from sense perception, and a wise man should not be disturbed. But this is very, very difficult. You know, sometimes you can, I myself, you know, I've been practicing 50 years, but sometimes, like I'm at the moment, I'm editing recordings. And then I was just finished to it, and it just, on the screen, it just disappeared. It was all gone, my whole morning gone. And I'm like, oh. And it's like, Why? And then you have to start again. And, but then in times like this, you have to think of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, he lived in Vrindavan, had a lovely life with all sadhus around him. In Vrindavan at that time, there were just many, many peacocks. Nowadays, you don't hear the peacocks anymore. There were hawks on the street. Nowadays, you don't see any hawks anymore if you go to Loy Bazaar. And it was peaceful. It was no pavements. It was just soft sand on where you go on Parikram. It was still there in the 70s, 80s, but now because of us, because of all all the devotees and tourists, it has become like, unfortunately. So you don't know where the peacocks used to live. There's now guest houses and like that. So Prabhupada was there, but because his spiritual master requested him to preach in the English language. So he wanted to go to either London or to America, but you're thinking, what America does, England is an has-been. It used to be great in the past, Great Britain, but now America in the 60s was the biggest nation. So he wanted to go to America. And he asked around if anyone has family there. And one man said, yes, I have a son living not in New York, but in I forgot the name. Anyone remembers? Huh? Was it Boston? Or it's smaller? No, it's smaller. Anyway, small place. So then he asked a lady who in Mumbai who owned lots of ships, cargo ships, going from Calcutta to New York or Boston or whatever, if he could get a free passage. And she said, oh, Swamiji, you're too old and the sea is very rough, you won't survive, and it's very hellish in New York, you shouldn't go. But he persisted. So he went there just with one suitcase, with a few Srimad Bhagavatam sets, and then because sometimes the sea was like this, he suffered two heart attacks. So then he went finally to New York, and he had no place to stay, first there, and then he went to New York, and then he was staying with a young boy who took drugs, and he was going to attack him with a knife. He had to flee in the middle of the night. His typewriter got stolen. The manuscript of the Bhagavad Gita he has been working on for months or years was also stolen. So he has to start all over again. So we have to remember when something happens like this of Srila Prabhupada. And this happens not because of his bad karma. This happens just to show as an example how much a devotee can tolerate. Just as like Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj was hurled from a mountain, was fed a poisoned cake, was thrown in front of wild elephants in a pit with snakes, poisonous snakes, and he survived. And he hadn't done anything wrong, but it was just to show the story of the Lord, of how glorious the devotee of the Lord is. Like that. So in the song we were singing, Saravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Vandanam, Pujana, Sakijam. So Shravanam is what you do at the moment. Shravanam is listening. Yeah? So everyone is listening, and by now you listen about God consciousness, about the knowledge of the Vedas. You get purified by your ears. Everyone could move forward or put the seats which are empty behind you, then they can sit on it. Put the seat there, then they can sit there. So the next one of the song, Sravana Kirtanam, is chanting. So we have been chanting before, and we will be chanting at Sundar Aarti more. Sravana Kirtanam Smaranam, that is what Prahlad Maharaj did, remembering. Yes? Attention everyone. Remembering. Shravanam Kirtanam Smaranam Vandanam. Vandanam means offering prayers. Who was famous for offering prayers? Akruraji. Yeah. Then the next one Sevanam. It's a lady who's known for that. Pada is feet, worship the lotus feet. Who's doing that? Massaging. Lakshmiji. Although, she's already purified. She's already pure. But she's Dasha, a servant. Who's famous for, anyone else? Who's famous for being a servant? Hanumanji. Yes? And then Sakyam. Bhagavad Gita spoken between two Sakyas, Arjuna. And Atmani Vedanam, who means surrender everything unto the Lord. Who is famous for that? Anyone else who hasn't spoken yet? Okay, someone who has spoken yet?
Go ahead.
Huh?
Gopi.
Bali Maharaj. So the Lord came to Bali Maharaj as Vamanadev, a little dwarf, a Brahmin. And Kshatriyas, kings, they have to give in charity to the Brahmins. The Brahmins don't have any possessions. So this little dwarf Brahmana came, and Bali Maharaj said, and what would you like? What kind of sacrifice would you want? He said, oh, I only want 3 steps of land. And he was laughing, 3 steps, because he's very small, he's a dwarf. So 3 steps of land is about this size. Not even with people in the city they have a land where they grow plants and have potatoes. It's just this bit. And he said, okay, granted. So then he stepped, and then, in 1 step, and then in 2 steps, the whole universe, and he had everything, because he expanded himself. And he said, where shall I put my 3rd step? And then Bali Maharaj said, on my head. So he surrendered everything. So Vamanadev stepped on his head. And because of that, because of his sacrifice, the Lord himself became the gatekeeper of Bali Maharaj. So, you see, so the Lord even appreciates his servants so much that he himself serves. Just like he, Sakyam with Arjuna, he's driving the chariot, and the arrows is flying here and there, and he's right in the front driving the chariot of Arjuna. So nowadays, the generals, if they go to war, where are they? In a bunker somewhere. And said, yeah, attack. And, and they're in the bunker, they stay. But in the old days, the Kshatriyas, the kings, they were right in front, even in the Middle Ages. In Scotland or here, Braveheart, he was a famous chivalrous Kshatriya king. So like that. So I became a Hare Krishna devotee, or trying to be a Hare Krishna devotee, because of the knowledge. And even, so when I was 8 years old, I went to the Sunday school. And they were talking about Adam and Eve, the 2 first children, living entities in the world. And they had 2 children, Cain and Abel. And Abel was the favorite. And so Cain became jealous and he killed him, the first fratricide. And then he was banished. And he had a mark on his face. Not this, probably another mark. And he was banished to a city so that people could recognize, he's the killer of his brother. So I asked, 8 years old, where did these people from the city came from if he was number 3 who killed number 4? And there was 1 man and 1 woman teacher, and they looked at each other, and they didn't know. So I didn't go anymore to the Sunday school. I thought, what should I go to this Sunday school if they can't really teach me anything? If I have a question that they can't answer me. So when I came to the temple, so when I asked if there's a God, why is there hunger? Why is there war? And when then he explained the law of karma, it made sense to me. And then even if I later hear about Brahma having 4 hands, or Vishnu having 4 arms, or demons with 8 arms, I have faith, I believe it. Because anything is possible. If you know that, that the Lord exists and how this world is created, then anything is possible. You have sometimes people born with 2 heads, or a deer with 2, or with 4 arms, or whatever. The tailor in Vrindavan had 6 fingers. So anything is possible. And you get that faith by chanting, and then by reading, by hearing, by chanting, by hearing, by offering prayers, by offering things to the Lord. Then you become purified, and your faith becomes stronger and stronger. In the beginning, it might be a little weak, and sometimes you think, is it true? Is it really true? But at one point, just like in the Bible, there is the story of Daniel, and he was thrown in a cage with lions. But the lions didn't harm him. Although in Rome, many Christians were thrown in front of the lions, and they were all killed. But, you have, as a devotee, you have to accept what the Lord gives to you, either death or survival. It's up to, He's in the heart of you, in the heart of the lion, in the heart of the Russian, in the heart of the Ukraine person, in the Jewish people, in the Iran people, in the heart, in the president of, can press the red button. If the Lord wants to destroy the world, who are we to, like that? It's up to Him. At one point, the golden age has to come, and many people have to pass away before the time, before the new start. And now it's a very heavy period, and it will become even heavier. But if you have faith in Krishna, and if you don't have fear to die, then there's no worries. There's only worries maybe about pain. I myself am not concerned with death, but pain, I don't like pain, But death, it's just, it can only become better. So anyone has a question? What time is it? I can't see it. Oh, so late already.
No,
Is it 5 to 5?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, the Aarti starts at 5. And I always tell people stop at 4:45 to ask questions. So there's one question. And if you have other questions, you can ask me after the prasadam. But we can't let the deities wait till we are speaking. Then we sense enjoyment for me. Hear me how much knowledge I have. No, 5 o'clock, the deities are there. They open. We pay our obeisances, which normally everyone used to do, and then we get up to welcome them, and we dance and sing. So is there one question? Loud, yeah?
First of all, thank you very much for the divine lecture.
You're welcome.
With the examples you give. The question I have is, recently you might have heard about the Air India incident
Yeah.
that happened. My question is, there was one lady in the Air India. She was pregnant of 7 months, and she was a Krishna devotee. Because, based on the news and events.
Was she on the flight?
Yeah, she was on the flight.
Yeah.
And she had an idol of Devi Krishna.
Yeah.
And there was another event, there was a Gita also in the
Yeah.
flight.
Go on.
Now my question is, because of the pain, that occurred during the death. So I understand the death part, but, the terrible death that happened to her and many other, the children,
Yeah.
those questions
We don't know what we have done in the past life. That's why wise men lament neither for the living nor for the dead. You don't know what we've done. We have done so many sinful activities. We've been murderers. We don't know. That's why, sometimes something bad happens to someone who has never done something bad, and sometimes the one who gets away with murder is horrible. We don't know. It's our sentiment, just like Arjun says, how can I kill my grandfather? How can I kill my uncles like that? Because it's on the bodily platform. We have to see the greater picture. And if you know that we're all eternal souls, and maybe that will be her last birth. They will go back to the spiritual world. If she has Krishna in her hand and she dies, then if she has Krishna and she says, oh, Krishna, that's the perfection. Who wouldn't like to die like that? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. You go when the plane goes, you know. She might be there, and she says, "Oh, why are you suffering? Why are you crying? I'm happy." All right, Aarti time. Srila Prabhupada ki. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki. Go, Primanandi. Okay, put a mic up for him. Everyone can put the cushions to the side, please. Jai Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Jai Shri Jai Gauri Chandra Ki.
जय श्री श्री करुणानिताय चंद्र भगवान की। जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय 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 जय गौरनिताय जय जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभुपाद जय प्रभुपाद 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 जय जय प्रभु की बजयो जयो गौरचांदेर आरती कशोभा जयो जयो गौरचांदेर आरती कशोभा की बजयो जयो गौरचांदेर आरती कशोभा जय गौरचांदेर आरती कशोभा जाह्नवी पटवने जगमना लोभा पटवने जगमना लोभा दक्षिणे नीताय चांद बामे गदाधर नीताय चांद बामे गदाधर निकटे अद्वैत श्रीनि वास छत्रधार के अद्वैत वास छत्रधार की बसे आछे गौरचान रत्न सिंहासने आछे रत्नसिंहासने आरती करे न ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे आरती न ब्रह्मा आदि देवगणे कि बनर हरि आदि कोरी चामर ढुलाय हरि आदि कोरी चामर ढुलाय संजय मुकुंद वासु घोष आदि गाय मुकुंद वासु घोष आदि गाय कि शंख वाजे घंटा वाजे वाजे करताल वाजे करताल कि शंख वाजे घंटा वाजे वाजे करताल वाजे 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 करताल मधुर मृदंग वाजे परमरसाल दूर मृदंग वाजे परमरसाल शंख वाजे घंटा वाजे मधुर 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 वाजे घंटा वाजे मधुर 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 वाजे शंख वाजे घंटा वाजे मधुर 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 वाजे वाजे घंटा वाजे मधुर 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 वा हो मधुर 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 वाजे हो मधुर 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 वाजे नीताय गौरा हरि बोल हरि बोल नीताय गौर हरि बोल नीताय गौर हरि कि बबहु कोटि चंद्रजिणी वदन उज्ज्वल कोटि चंद्रजिणी वदन उज्ज्वल गलदे सेवनमाला करे झलमाला करे जलमाला कि शिवा शुक नारद प्रेमे गदगद शुक नारद प्रेमे गदगद भक्ति विनोद देखे गौरार संपाद कति विनोद देखे गौरार संपाद गौराङ्गेरारतिका शोभा जगजनमना लोभा जगजनमना लोभा गौराङ्गेरारतिका शोभा जगजनमना लोभा जगजनमना ओ जगजनमना लोभा लोभा जगजनमना लोभा मना निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि बोल हरि बोल निताय गौर हरि नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने कृष्णाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरा भक्त वृंद श्री नित्यानंद अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरा भक्त वृंद चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरा भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्णा हरे हरे Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare Hey Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Oh Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jayo Radha Gopinath Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Radha Gopinath Sri Radhe Jayo Karunanitai Jaya Gaurachandra Jayo Karunanitai Jaya Gaurachandra Karunanitai Jaya Gaurachandra Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Jayo Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari
Divine loving grace, Shri Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON founder Chaya Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Ananti Koti Vaisavanda ki jai. Namachaya Srila Hari Rastakur ki jai. Prem Kosi Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Chananda Sri Advaita Gadara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shama Kund Radha Kund Gira Govardhana ki. Sri Vrindavan Dama ki jai. Sri Navadvip Dama ki. Sri Dwarka Dama ki jai. Sri Ayodhya Dama ki jai. Sri Jagannath Puri Dama ki jai. Ganga में जमाई की जाए श्रीमती तुलसी महारानी की जाए भक्ति देवी की जाए एम्स्टरडम संडे लव फीस की जाए शिशि करुण निताय गौर चंद्र की गौर प्रेमानंदे Oh glory to the Son of the body. Oh glory to the Son of the body. Oh glory to the Son of the body. Oh glory to the Lord is sweet of Sri Sri Guru.
You're singing? Okay.
They put my name on the list. That's
You
why.
want in the hand or?
In the hand. Is the song there for Suresh? You can arrange the song maybe. Oh, thank you. Hey, Haribo. Even. Ik had de verkeerde trein gepakt. We moesten weer terug. Namaste Narasimhaya. Oh, Namaste Narasimhaya. Hiranyakashi Purvaksaha Hiranyakashi Purvaksaha Jila Tankal Nakalaye Oh, Shila Tankal Nakalaye Itona Simha Paratona Simha Itona Simha Paratona Simha Hoya toya toya mita tona simha Hoya toya toya mita tona simha Bahira simha hidayena simha Bahira Simha Hidayena Simha Narsimha Madim Sharanam Prapade Narsimha Madim Sharanam Prapade Tavakara Kamalavare Naka Aduta Shringam Danita Hiranyakashipo Tanuringam Keshavadita Nahari Rupa Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Jai Jagadisa Hare Avakara Kamala Janita Hiranyakashipu Tanuvringam Keshavadita Narirunta Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Keshavadrita Nahari Rupa Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Hare Oh Keshavadrita Jai Jagadish Hare Jai Jagadish Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Oh Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Jaya Narsimhadev Oh Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Jaya Prahlad Maharaj Oh Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada Nrsimhadev Bhagwan ki Jai Prahlad Maharaj ki Jai Nitai Gaura Premanande Hari 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 Bo
Hare Krishna. So, thank you all very much for coming in spite of such a heat outside. You have come here to hear the cool message of Krishna consciousness. And today we are really fortunate that His Grace Parividha Prabhu had given a class for all of us. It was a wonderful class on 9 chapter verse number 20. And as we are really grateful to Prabhuji for giving such a wonderful class. He shared his 50 years of experience when most of us were not even born. Till that time Prabhuji was serving here. So let us very enthusiastically express our gratitudes towards Parividha Prabhu by loudly chanting Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Thank you, Parividha Prabhu. So I would like to also express the gratitude to cooking team who have cooked today's Sunday feast. So cooking team includes Lakshmi Mataji, Pawan Prabhu, Sonita Mataji, Elina Mataji, Namita Mataji, Ashish Prabhu and Zil Mataji. So let's again encourage them and also express our gratitude towards them by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Also today's Sunday feast is sponsored by His Grace Anandajit Prabhuji and Divya Mohan Mataji on behalf of her departed father, Mr. Rudolph Krishnadat, who left his body on 12th of June. So let us all offer our sincere prayers to the departed soul. I would request everyone to please close eyes and let us sing from the core of our heart one Hare Krishna mantra for the departed soul. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And also today's Sunday feast is also sponsored by Chiranjeevi Mataji. So Chiranjeevi Prabhu. So let's express our gratitude towards Prabhu also by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare.
So it's very nice that a Sunday feast is sponsored, which you all can do. But despite the feast is already being sponsored, the temple has no other income than the sponsorship or from the dinner club or what you give in the money box or in there. So please, despite it's being sponsored, please be generous. And this way we can maybe very soon have a nice big temple in one of the canals, hopefully.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Anyone who has come here for the first time? Anyone who has come here for the first time, I would request Parividha Prabhu to give a gift for them. Hare Krishna. Your name, Mataji? Your name? Helka. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else came for the first time? Okay. Thank you, Parividha Prabhu. Also, last Sunday feast, it was a great festival of Chida Dahi. So that was also sponsored by a devotee who wants to keep his name secret, anonymous. So let us express our gratitude towards him also by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Also, today's beautiful altar decoration is the pujari service is done by Vrajrani Mataji. So the flowers decoration is also done by Vrajrani Mataji, and also the deity worship is going very nicely for the pleasure of Sri Sri Karunanitai Gaurachandra by team of pujari devotees, including Vrajrani Mataji, Prana Mataji, Ashtasaki Mataji, and Janaki Nath Prabhu. So let us, it's indeed really a lot of work. So please, lot of service. So let's please express our gratitude towards them also by chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. And also, yes, Premalata Mataji. Sorry. And today's garlands are made by Prana Mataji. Hare Krishna.
We distributed, you can tell. Just few left, so there were like 15 or 16 since we came here.
Yeah. So apart from this, the cleaning services like pot cleaning till the time is done by Vaidas Prabhu, and also the services at reception desk are handled by Rimpu Prabhu, Jonathan Prabhu also, and today's and the sound system which we have is set up by our dear Vivek Prabhu, and today Jionatha Prabhu is also helping. So let us give big Hari Bol to them. Hari Bol. So coming to the next announcement. So we have a special, those who are Kirtan lovers, for them we have a special opportunity. His Grace Vishwambar Prabhu is coming on Friday. So there is a concert planned by Vishwambar Prabhu on 27 June. So yeah, so if you want to register for that, you can contact the reception desk there. So it would be really nice to participate. And get blessed by the kirtan from Vishwambar Prabhu. And also our biggest festival of the year is coming, Rath Yatra. So you would like to say something?
Jai Jagannath. Jai Baldev. Jai Subhadra. Yeah, Haribol. Thank you so much for coming to the Sunday Feast. It's pretty warm outside. It's also warm inside. And yeah, as Prabhuji mentioned, it's the biggest festival. All of you know that, and I know most of you are doing some or the other kind of services. If you have not enrolled yet, there is still like a lot of opportunities for doing different seva depending on what you actually want to serve with. Starting from cleaning, loading, bringing, cutting vegetables, buying stuff, making garlands, flower decoration, stage decoration. Then there's like, I think there are around like 50 services, different kinds of services which you can enroll to. And as Parividha Prabhu mentioned, like nothing goes without the Path Sevanam, Lakshmi Seva. So if you have not done yet, I would encourage you to, don't wait until the last moment, because the more we come closer to the amount that we need, which is 28,530 euros odd. We have collected so far 12,000. So we are still 16,000 short. We are, we are quite, focused on getting sponsorship for all the prashadam from different shops. That would be around, let's say, 3,000-4,000. So still we are short of 10,000 odd euros. And any little amount from €1, 1 cent, whatever it is, to whatever your pocket and heart allows, please do that. And Jonathan Prabhu and myself would be on the desk, as Prabhuji mentioned. So if you cannot do anything, at least pray. If you cannot do the seva, if you cannot do the Lakshmi seva, at least pray that the festival becomes successful. And please come, for the festival. That is the most important thing that we want everybody to participate, because it's going to be very nice this year. Hari Bol. Yeah, it's not, okay. Yeah, okay. So the flyer is something like this, you can assume. You have big Rath, one chariot which is going to come from Belgium. The parade starts from ISKCON Amsterdam right here at 12 o'clock, ISKCON standard time. So yeah, but don't come after 12:30, because then you have to rush to the parade. Parade is going to be 2 hours long. We end on Dam Square, where we are going to serve 5,000 vegetarian prashadam plates. There would be a lot of snack stall. There would be a lot of kids activities and whatnot. Yeah, there will be a preaching tent where you can see the exhibition. Not yet, yeah. It will be better there. And yeah, what else? Yeah, cultural performances, like different performances from dance. Yeah, dance, music. There's going to be a big surprise at exactly precise 3 o'clock, where we would be welcoming Jagannath in a, hopefully pray for that it happens. We are working on that, or Janardhan Prabhu is working on it. If it happens, it's going to be one of the highlights, so make sure you're there. And if you're engaged with any other seva, that is much more important, so Hari Bol.
Yeah. And also, like how we always do, so I would request everyone to let us pray at the lotus feet of Karunanitai Gaurachandra, so that very soon we get a beautiful temple where Karunanitai Gaurachandra can be served even better way. So I request everyone to please close your eyes and let us 3 times chant Hare Krishna mantra, so that very soon we will get the temple, bigger temple than this. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Yeah. So now we are going to serve prasadam in the temple, and at 7 o'clock we will start with the Shayan Kirtan. So those who wants to stay, they can stay. Also, those who wants to help in kitchen or cleaning the temple hall, they can raise their hands. We need some volunteers to wind up after the prasadam. So if anyone would like to volunteer, yes. Yeah, after. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we have 3-4 volunteers. So Prabhu, please coordinate, and then we can. Uh, yeah. So on that mode, let us start serving prasadam now.